Hello, everyone. I had a good evening. So far lately, I've been working out, doing activities, doing stretches, doing yogas, a little cardio, which is a stretch ropes. Now, what we're going to talk about is a manual's book that I have. And this book I have, it shows a real proof of health. It goes for your heart rate, do a muscle build naturally. Now, let me show you guys something. This is a manual's book. All health advice is inside here. And actually, not only I looked this up, I actually look in social media and look it up in Wikipedia, and it shows about real health and real health issues or health advice, anything you want to do in life as far as workout activities. Now, my book, this is my health book of training. This is a manual's book. This book is basically says take it or leave it. Now, what I want to tell you guys something is about heart rate building up. Build up your bonds in your body as far as arteries. Fresh arteries, it's between fresh arteries through clogged arteries. Anything, anything you eat something greasy every day or butter, let me tell you guys something. I'm gonna give you a real experiment example of how scientists does. What clogs your arteries? Grease, butter. Now, oil, let me tell you guys something. You know how when you cook something like chicken, it could be fried chicken, it could be fried, it could be fried pork chops. Now, not to mention, you put grease in the refrigerator. After it's cooked, after it gets hotter and you put it in the refrigerator for like a day or two, you take it out and it's gonna be white and it's gonna be turned into grease, like grease in your hair. That's how your arteries clog inside your body if you don't take care of your body and put too much grease in your lungs, in your system. And not to mention, they said when you're in the cold weather and you eat greasy foods, it's going to clog your arteries slowly because the grease is going to start freezing in your body. Look it up if you don't believe me. Now, it's going to say right here in this book, it shows about how your arteries is damaged or not damaged, and it shows the activity how you build up your health bonds and everything. Not to mention blood clot, greasy foods. It gives you blood clot and stroke. Let me tell you guys something. Now, turn this page real quick. Now, it's gonna show some electricity of your heart of natural wise, meaning cardio. Cardio means that your heart rate, how much your heart rate is, how much your heart rate will take for your workout activities, how much your heart will build in your ages, of your old ages. You could be 40 years old and check your heart rate. If your heart rate is like 80% of good and it's like beating 180 miles, if your heart beats 180 per day, that's a good sign of it because you take care of yourself and you make yourself healthy. Like I tell you guys, leave these man-made stuff alone and stick with organic. Leave the soda alone because it's out acidic. Soda and stuff is acidic because the bubbles of the soda is acidic and it's going to destroy your body and makes you more dehydrated than you dehydrate not drinking water outside. Never drink soda outside when you work out. You're never supposed to drink no soda anyway. It's made of acidity. All the ingredients is dangerous. All the chemicals is man-made. Stick with alkaline. Stick with water. Water builds up your muscle naturally. Intense workouts. You work out. You drink water. I tell you guys, that creatine, especially steroids, is never good for you. All the powder inside the creatine, it can kill you slowly. It's not gonna kill you now, it's gonna kill you slowly. But this is my manual's book about health advice. And this is where I get all my evidence at. Now, to keep your lower cholesterol at 100% of milligrams, the excess of sugar of your blood that causes diabetes and damage. You eat too much sugar like cookies, candy, anything. Now, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys some important things. If you don't believe me, look it up in Wikipedia or social media or Facebook and sharings and everything. But like I said, guys, Look it up if you don't believe me on this, because candy is really made from pork and mostly is made from animal skin and bones. You don't believe me? Look it up in Wikipedia or social media. It's gonna say, oh, you can even look it up on YouTube. You don't gotta believe the Goldmind, but the Goldmind tell you some real health advice, of facts. Two simple physics tests can tell you a lot about your heart rate, about how your brain is gonna follow and react to your mental, not just physical, mental. Physical meaning you work out a lot and be healthy a lot, of course, but mostly you need to use your mental. Mental is the first thing before physical comes up, because without mental, you're not gonna have no physical to work out on, and that's the true facts. Let me tell you guys something. This is why this world is called knowledgeable. Knowledgement. Without knowledge, you're not gonna know nothing. You're not gonna know what's going on. You're not gonna know what's going on with your health, your heart rate, your glaucoma, and anything. Any health you have issues, you need to know about. Stick with naturally causes, because anybody that goes to the hospital and stuff, sometimes they brainwash. I'm not saying they have no knowledge, but it's just how people live. And at the same time, it's like some people don't want to care, some people don't want to listen, but at the same time, it affects you later in life. So I'm telling you guys, because I care so much, and I know it's annoying for me to say it, laugh out loud, but I care so much for the things I share my stuff and post and YouTube and Facebook and everything. And now, anytime you have health issues, as far as bronchitis, nasal congestion, and all kinds of health problems, don't go in the hospital right away, because hospital is sometimes it's just sometimes bad for you, you know. And not to mention, when they put you to sleep, you're not gonna know what type of supplements they put in your body, because they won't even tell you. Of course not. But at the same time, your health advice, your blood thinners. Let me tell you what the blood thinner is. Garlic cloves is your blood thinner that you can have. Don't eat too much garlic cloves, because it's going to affect you later. The reason I'm saying it, because the aminic acid inside garlic is naturally, but at the same time, if you put too much in your body, that burns your body. If you put too much of it, it's going to affect your inside system, and it's going to burn your insides, and it's going to turn to acid in your body. And unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of health issues on that part. That's why I say take a little garlic clove. It's like a earth medicine. Other than medication, other than prescription pills, antibiotics, it is not good for you. It's going to kill you instantly. And then some people don't like listening to me at the same time, but at the same time, I'm telling some real true facts. It's just messed up how, for me to see people dying every day all over medication and stuff, it's just not good. But at the same time, stick with health advice. You can stick with eggs, boil your eggs, avocado, carrots. The only thing I say about good for carrots is your eyes. The only thing I say good about tomatoes is good for your heart. But at the same time, in real reality, carrots and tomatoes is really made from starch, and it's not actually good for you. It's good for you, but not like organic stuff, like such as bananas and anything that's made from seeds. I'm telling you guys for a reason. I know you guys sometimes don't like listening to me and my real health advice. Like I tell you guys, I've seen this before in my own two eyes. I know what I'm talking about. But a risk of you getting health problems such as diabetes, stroke, fibrosis, brain tumors, cancer, anything. Stick with health facts, look it up. It's going to say something about fruits and vegetables and earth medicine that you can take that can cure your cancer or anything, or cardiac arrest. Other than these McDonald's and these cheeseburgers and everything, it's not good for you. And what I just found out about McDonald's nowadays, what they doing right now of making people sick. Let me tell you guys something, and it's going to be gross. It's going to be gross to y'all minds, because y'all are not going to hear this again. I'm not sure, but I just looked it up on something, and not only that, it said it on TV on the news a long time ago. McDonald's burgers is really made in the freezer. They leave it overnight and recook it again. It is not good. It kills you slowly later in life. Like I tell you guys, candy is made from animal bones and skin. It's not good for you, and it's raw meat. They didn't cook it. They put raw meat inside candy to make it, to make mixtures and put some kind of ingredient that can kill you. They put sugar, animal bones and skin, and food coloring. That's how you make candy. And that's why you see when candy is gooey, it's mostly from animal skin, because animal skin is gooey, such as pork. Candy is really made from pork originally. Look it up. I'm telling you right now, guys. Alkaline stuff, as such as water and anything that's flat, is good for your body. Alkaline is good for your body. Now, what I showed you guys, what I just shared about frosted water, sink water, public water, such as filter water, it's not good for you. It's fluoride. It can kill you. It can kill you. It can give you kidney stones later in life. And I'm telling you right now, because all the filter and stuff, that's the ingredient, it's part of the dangerous ingredient that you put inside your body. You don't know what it is at. The only water that's naturally made and fresh and is good for your naturally body is alkaline, like everybody say. Other than acidity stuff such as soda, sometimes vinegar, that's 5% of acidity on the label. Apple cider sometimes. They are acidity stuff that you cannot take and put in your body all the time. Now, what else we're going to talk about, such as my health advice book, to the man use book, we're going to talk about teeth wise, enamel teeth, prevent gingivitis. These are not the stories to take. These don't work for you. Everybody thinks Listerine works, mouthwash works. It really don't. It just makes your breath smell good so it won't stink. But at the same time, it doesn't work for your gums or your teeth. Remember that commercial about Colgate commercial, if it burns, it's working? Unfortunately, if it burns, it's working. That's not really true, because they show in the commercial. If it burns, not only it's not going to work, it's going to burn your enamel, and it's going to give you gingivitis and cavities later in life, and it's going to give you gum disease. These are not the stories to take, because originally these are made from dangerous chemicals. They put some kind of fluoride that can destroy your enamel, destroy your gingivitis, and it's going to make your gingivitis build up even more in your tartar, and it's not going to be good for you. At the same time, what can do it? Baking soda. They said sometimes a little gel too, some kind of grease, coconut oil. Not that I know of, but I gotta look into that even more, because I'm not really too risky about that coconut oil stuff. But at the same time, Listerine is not worth it to lose your teeth, because that's what it does later in life. Lose your teeth. If you take it every day, it's gonna lose you. You're gonna lose mad teeth. At the same time, don't kill yourself slowly unless you want to die. And I'm telling you this advice because not only I care, because I don't want to see people suffer every day in life, and it's not good. And now, every day you live, people always face death. 1,000 ways to die. Every day we live, we wake up every morning and we face 1,000 ways to die. Don't let this fool you. This is water inside the spray, because I'm spraying my plants. And another thing before I have to go, always keep your plants moist. Keep your plants in company. Let me tell you something about plants. Now, plants is the best thing you can have in your home to grow, because it gives you more fresh oxygen and it makes you live more longer. At the same time, I tell you guys what,